Hello, my name is George Broom and today I will be speaking to you about fishing rods. And first up, I've got a nice long one-piece fiberglass rod, and if you're out in things like basins, you'll like this for your brim, your tailor, and if you're out in places like the bay, you would more like this for your tiny little bait fish, or So that's only what this rod has to offer, but my next one definitely has to offer a lot more. Okay, so this is my nice Shimano spinner rod, and yes, it's a good couple of feet, and I have surprisingly landed tuna on this rod. And yeah, if you're jigging things like gulps, this is the rod you'll really want. If you're out in the fresh water, this is a really good rod for bass, Atlantic salmon, and trout, any sort. And yeah, if you're out in the salt water, you could catch hundreds. This is great for at least 50 to 60 fish. I've even landed tuna on this rod. Yes, it did leave my reel in suspense, and I even lost an eye off it. But I'm still going with it. Yeah, so this rod, if you're out in places like basins, this is a guaranteed fishing catch rod. If you're after good fish, I would more recommend my next rod. Okay. This next rod is it's a two-piece Firestorm rod. It's actually really good for fish like shark, tiny kingy, and things like squid, tailor. But this morning I went out fishing with my dad, and I actually surprisingly caught and landed a shark successfully. It's a nice rod. Places that you would use this rod are things like wharves, boats, off dams, and sometimes I would actually recommend off the banks, but I don't use this rod from there. Okay, so it's got quite a bit of visor. It's quite strong. It's an overhead caster, so it means you actually have to really punch something out. And when you're working a shark, always keep pressure on both, like 50 pound to 50 pound. The rod can land it for sure, but if you have light line on, so. Yeah, really strong and really good. If you're after things like, kingy, shark, those sort of fish, this is a definite guarantee. And if you're up over in Brazil, this is another good rod for all your freshwater species up there. Goodbye, and my name is George Broom, if you missed it the first time, and I will see you in my next review. Good night.